Welcome to Media and Pool. I am Xiaoyun Zhao. In this video, we will be talking about the characteristics of video content, which influence the degree of its contagion through comparing two different YouTube videos produced by our teams, and my own reflection of the teamworks based on the theory of Tuckman stages of team development. Drawing on Berger's 2013 STEPS framework, I will argue that the videos which emphasize arousing emotions such as anger and hope and had a broad target audience are more contagious than videos which focus on practical value and had a more limited target audience. Within the time available, the video which generated the more user engagement proportion of total views was Media Society, Scottie Press, in which the strongest characteristics were stories and emotion.
People derived and is still maintained on Scotland Road still to this day after 30 years of major change and challenges for what once was a thriving community. Adjacent to Scotland Road's beloved still standing St Anthony's Church, the Throssell's Nest pub and hotel still operates at the heart of the road's remains. As a functioning hub for locals to enjoy a pint and reminisce of what their community once was, the Throssell's Nest romanticises the nostalgia that in the face of adversity fuels the sense of togetherness and companionship in which the community still maintains after decades of industrial action and transformation. The Scottie Press not only continues to provide identity but also relives it, allowing locals to still feel as though their cherished neighbourhood of Vauxhall is very much still on the map.
Within the time available, the video within our portfolio, which generated the lower levels of user engagement proportion of total views, was Media Culture Colu, which focused on practical value for a specific audience.
I'm so hungry now. If you are hungry like me and you don't take money, you can use Colu to pay. It's so convenient.
They do Colu. Oh, you can't use that here, I'm afraid. I hope to see you again soon. What it is out.
Shop local, download Colu.
The media culture video user engagement proportion of total views is lower than Media Society. One is 10.50-30% and another is 21.80%. Researchers studying Twitter have found that content that resonates with users is more likely to grow into a viral trending topic than content does not. Thus, for promoting the newspaper Scottie Press, we focused on its function of making the communities together, which are related with our life closely. Our Media Society video focuses on the history and its influences for its community today. The video interviewed the boss of Throssell's Nest pub, which still operates at the heart of the Scotland Road. As Berger said, just like the epic tale of the Trojan horse, stories are vessels that carry things such as morals and lessons. Information travel under the guise of what seems like idle chatter. Stories are easier for viewers to understand, and they may find some similarities in themselves. Since it is so close with people's life, audiences are easier to remember it and share with other people, which would increase the wider in discussion or more amount of view. Though through the interview's narratives, people could acknowledge the influences and its history of the newspaper easily. In promoting this video, we aim to attract all demographics living in the local area and others who may be interested with the history of this road. To reach this audience, we asked our friends, classmates, and the followers in different social media to share our video. For 6 days, this video achieved 101 views, 10 likes, 7 shares, and 5 comments. The user engagement's proportion of total views is 21.80%. It is believed that the number of the engagements would increase with the increased number of views. Analysis of YouTube metrics shows that the majority of viewers were drawn from UK, with a smaller number of viewers drawn from Canada and an unknown region. Traffic source shows that many viewers come from the Facebook share link, since the average view duration is short at about 1 minute. It indicates that the video should be shorter. To conclude this section, within the time available, the video which generated the greater user engagement proportion of total views in terms of views, likes, shares, and comments was Media Society, which most strongly demonstrated the contagious characteristics of stories and emotion, and which had a very broad target audience. By contrast, our media culture video promoted much lower levels of user engagement, promotion of total views. Our media culture video focuses on the promotion of a local app named Colu. The video introduced its related shops in Loop and the way to use it. In promoting this video, our main target audience was those people who are living in Loop or travel there. To reach this audience, we asked our classmates and friends to share our video. In addition, according to Revkin and Rifkin, Twitter is essentially one large interest network organized around topics of interest more than social connection. Hence, we use the Twitter to share our videos through mentioning the tag. For 6 days, this video achieved 266 views, 18 likes, 6 shares, 2 user comments, and 2 subscriptions to the channel. The user engagement of proportion of total views is 10.53%. Analysis of YouTube metrics show that the majority of viewers were drawn from UK, with a smaller number of viewers drawn from Israel and other countries. While 50% of the audience stopped watching after approximately 10 seconds, at least 30% of the audience continued to watch for a further 2 minutes. Thus, 30% of the viewership remained engaged with our video for the majority of the challenge section. The majority of views came from external traffic, which is a strong indicator of the team's promotion of social media channels. The remainder came from organic sources, including direct clicks from the channel page and elsewhere on YouTube. The entire amount of views recorded came from the YouTube watch page, although this suggests that our video was not promoted through embedding the video onto other pages or share it directly onto social media, which would have increased the number of views. It indicates that the team's efforts to promote were successful. To conclude this section, within the time available, the video which generated the lower user engagement proportion of total views in terms of views, likes, shares, and comments was media culture, which most strongly demonstrated the contagious characteristics of practical value and had a limited target audience. From this analysis, I conclude that it is important for a viral video to have a broad target audience and a story with a good narration and resonance, which could arouse audience's emotion, would bring more user engagement. Finally, I will reflect the teamwork through the theory of Tuckman stages of group development. Tuckman divided the group development into 4 stages: forming, storming, norming, and performing. And the 5th stage, acknowledging, was added in 1977. In the forming of the group members tended to behave more independently. And in the 2nd stage, groups start to sort itself out as they gain each other's trust. In the 3rd stage, all team members take the responsibility and have the ambition to work for the success of the team goals. Finally, the team members are now competent, autonomous, and able to handle the decision-making process without supervising. During the teamwork this semester, we actually experienced the 4 stages of group development. For the beginning, without the information of team aims and activities, I feel anxious about it. I try to build connection with other teammates. Then we will formulate the plans. The conflicts appeared, and we are recommended to be more tolerant. Then we started to solve the problems and find the effective ways. Finally, the group became more effectively, and we finished our work orderly. Through the group work experiences, I acknowledge the importance of managing self-emotions, understanding others' emotions, and managing the relationships. According to Goleman's 5 domains of emotional intelligence, in order to become self-aware, you must be capable of monitoring your own emotions, recognizing different emotional reactions, and then correctly identifying each particular emotion. In addition to being aware of your own emotions and the impact you have on others, emotional intelligence requires you to be able to regulate and manage your emotions. Be able to interact well with others is another important aspect of emotional intelligence. True emotional understanding involves more than just understanding your own emotions and the feelings of others. You also need to be able to put this information to work in your daily interactions and communications. The emotional intelligence is so important in the teamwork, and it guides you not only recognize your own emotions and manage them, but also aware of others and manage your relationship. In conclusion, I have compared 2 videos, Scottie Press and Colu, to examine the characteristics in video that influence the engagement. It is believed that the video with emotions and stories, and which have broad target audience, would attract more views and engagements. And finally, I have reflected the teamwork this semester and the Tuckman and Goleman theories about 4 stages of group development and emotional intelligence have been illustrated. That's all from me for now. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe below. We will comment and check out our other videos. It has been me, Xiaoyun Zhao from Media Pool. Thanks for watching.